Hey reptiles, I'm Andrew, and when Daniel first asked me to come into his channel, I didn't really know what I wanted to talk about. Normally on YouTube, I try and give helpful relationship advice because my audience is largely teenagers who have a lot of questions about that sort of thing, and I try and help as best I can. And I wanted to make sure that what I talk about on this channel correlates with what I do on my own channel. Something that Daniel recently talked about in one of his videos, and that I've talked about in a ton of my videos, is sex. So I scoured the darkest corners of the internet to bring you 10 cool sex facts that you probably didn't know. Unless you did. In which case, I don't care, I'm saying them anyway. So aside from the history of Western civilization, humans are naturally polygamous. While polygyny, or where one man marries 2 or more women, is a lot more common than polyandry, where a woman marries 2 or more men, we know that polygamy has been going on for the majority of history. So don't feel guilty if you sleep around. As long as you're not in a relationship, it's human nature. The pull-out method is actually pretty effective. Growing up, we're kind of told to use condoms and birth control and not the pull-out method. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of grounds for saying that. Obviously, condoms and birth control both have a higher success rate than the pull-out method, and condoms can stop you from getting STDs, so they're still very important. However, if done properly, annually, only 4% of women who regularly and properly have the pull-out method happen will get pregnant. So those odds are pretty good. So do what you will with this knowledge, and you know, be safe. Don't blame me if you're getting STDs. There are 500 to 1,000 deaths per year from autoerotic asphyxiation. That's the same number as the amount of murders in New York City every year. All things considered, I'd say your success rate's pretty high. Just you know, just try and be safe when you choke yourself. Homosexual behavior has been found in about 1,500 species, including mammals, fish, birds, insects, reptiles, just all sorts of stuff. So to anyone who still thinks being gay isn't natural, well, you're wrong. So it's pretty well known that women can experience multiple orgasms, but actually, guys can too. So what a lot of guys think is that you're supposed to finish and then go soft and bring it on back up and go for round 2. But that's actually not true. You can train yourself to not finish when you're at the peak of your orgasm, and then, you know, keep going. Don't even have to go soft. So to any guys who have trained themselves to do this, I'm envious. 25% of couples over the age of 75 are still sexually active. Okay, so the next time I go into an old folks home, I am not sitting down. I already know this is information that's gonna stay with me for the rest of my life. It's been scientifically proven that telling a convincing lie to somebody is way harder when you find them sexually attractive. So you guys know what this means, right? Asexuals are not to be trusted. 70% of men refuse sex during their girlfriend's period. Come on, man, a bit of blood never hurt anybody. Sex on a girl's period helps reduce her cramps, headaches, and there's lower risk of pregnancy. So stop being a baby. Male fruit flies that have been rejected by females drink significantly more alcohol than their successors. I feel you, bro. Black licorice actually lowers your sex drive. It actually reduces the libido for both genders, but you'd have to eat a hell of a lot of it. And anyways, black licorice sucks, so it's just one more reason to not have any. Anyways, that's all the sex facts that I thought were cool enough to share. Thanks to Daniel for letting me be on his channel again, and if you're not already subscribed to him, what are you waiting for? He makes sweet videos, so do that. If you enjoyed this video, check out my channel. I give a lot of advice and sometimes do music. So I hope to see you guys over there, and peace out.